What's the difference between a divorce action and separate maintenance? Hi, I'm Nancy Jo Thomason. I am a family court lawyer. I've been practicing in Anderson for about 20 years now, and I'd like to answer that question for you. So in South Carolina, there's only 4 legal grounds for divorce. In other words, our statutes only give a judge 4 possible reasons to grant a divorce to anybody that comes through our family court system. The first 3 are fault grounds, or where you consider someone's done something wrong. And the last one is what we call the no fault ground of having been separated for a year. The first 3 fault grounds that I'll leave to another video are adultery, physical cruelty, habitual drunkenness, and drug abuse. What happens if your spouse isn't doing any of those things, but you just don't want to live with them anymore? You don't want to be married to them anymore. The marriage is over. Well, the only other way that you can give the judge the legal right to divorce you is if you don't live with your spouse for at least 1 year. There aren't many people that have their children together, their finances together, and other issues together that can separate. If they're not getting along well enough to live together, then it's not likely that they're going to live apart for a year without some either complications or even some major disputes. So in that situation, what happens is when you separate, you can file an action, what we call in South Carolina, an action for separate support and maintenance. The common term is legal separation, even though we don't really have that in South Carolina. That's what a lot of people call it. So you file that action for separate support and maintenance, and you get to address all of the same issues that you might address in a contested divorce case or in a divorce case, such as custody, visitation, child support, alimony, who gets the house, what are the rules for conduct during the period of time that you're separated. And you get to go to a temporary hearing in those cases just like you would in a fault ground divorce action. So to some degree, it's like a no-fault divorce, but they aren't always uncontested. You can have a case where the parties agree on very little, but it's a separate support and maintenance action because they've chosen to live apart because they couldn't get along for whatever reason. I hope that that helps explain some of those issues to you. If you have some more questions about that, if you're not quite sure where you fall, I'd love to answer those questions and help you with that. Give me a call. My name is Nancy Jo Thomason. I'm an attorney at Thomason & Pratt. Our number is 864-226-7222, and our website is tandplegal.com.